Of in-person worship in the Lake region, hundreds of faithful trooped to church today, though in strict adherence to the laid-down COVID-19 containment protocols.
And as Laura Otieno reports, the clergy has called on worshippers to observe the measures to further lower infections registered in the region.
At the St. Peter's Lejobaria Church in Kisumu, the congregation remains socially distant as they religiously follow the sermon of the day. Congregants here having been eager to resume in-person worship after a 6-week suspension in mid-June occasioned by the skyrocketing numbers of COVID-19 infections in the 13 counties under the Lake region. But having lowered the positivity rate to an average 5%, church leaders have called on residents to keep the guard up to sustain the low numbers. Church leaders also quick to force the government over what they say is wrongly targeting churches for closure.
We are now appealing to all our members and all our bishops and pastors for us to have the tin outside the gate of the church, for people to wash their hand before they go to the church.
Kanisa is in forefront fighting against coronavirus. Church is not the weakest link. Actually, church is the most organized and the most strong link.
In Kisii County, the day was characterized by low numbers in churches. In some churches, the service was streamed online as a section of church leaders exercised caution in adapting to the new normal.
We will have to continue embracing online services because we are very sure that the government will close the church anytime again. Because what I've seen is a trend that every time there's an increase in COVID numbers, the first thing to be closed is the church.
As in-person worship resumes in the 13 counties encompassed within the Lake Region Economic Bloc, the clergy has called for an expedition of the vaccination process to clamp the COVID-19 infection rate, which has been on a steady decline in the region. Laura Otieno, Citizen TV, Kisumu County.